A-level textile design is about coming into college, and don't worry if you've not had any prior experience of textile design. It's about learning how to become a designer, and that design can either be in fashion or interiors. So just here in front of you I've got some examples of what you would do when you came into the class. So I'd teach you how to learn as a designer to take influence from primary imagery, which is your own photographs. You would then go on to create lots of techniques in year one, from felt making through to embroidery to recording and pattern making. And I'm just going to quickly now show you a demonstration of some of the techniques you would do in year one. Okay, so the techniques that we would do in year one would all be taken from some primary photographs that you have taken yourself. We'd then take the shapes and the patterns and do mark making onto bits of different paper like this. What we'd then do is rip these up and create patterns forming and glue those together to create mark making samples. And this would be the first workshop that you would do in the first week of textile design. And you would create a sketchbook, and this sketchbook would start to look like this. And each workshop that we would do, we would then put and realise on a mannequin. So with the sewing machine with a free motion foot on it, we would then sew some detail into the paper that you had just then created. And these samples would then go into your sketchbook. Alongside that, you would do then a little fashion illustration where you'd rip part of your paperwork, put it on, and again sew into. And that would go into your sketchbook alongside your sample that you'd created. We'd then have a look at putting that into fabric. So we'd do the same idea but on different pieces of fabric. So we'd create the same pattern work in pen, lay those on top of one another, and do a technique called reverse applique. And again, you would sew into this, following the lines that you've created. And that would then turn into a reverse applique like this, which I've just sewn and then started to cut away with some scissors into the sections that I've just stitched. We also look at doing machine embroidery, so we just do the same designs again, put an embroidery stitch onto them, and so adding detail. And finish off again with fashion illustrations to run alongside. The samples would be created into a sketchbook following all the techniques that you've done as follows, right the way through to the very end. And then the students would have a look at creating samples and putting them onto a mannequin to create pieces like this one or the one just behind me. In year 2 textile design, they would then go on to create personal projects where the students would design their own ideas, take their own photographs and create their own projects showing the journey from start to end, ending in again another final piece. I'm just going to quickly now show you some second year work that's been created in the classroom this year. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video about textile design. I hope it's giving you some insight into what the course is about, and I'll really look forward to taking you on your journey to becoming the next designer in 2021.